Everyone knows what I'm munching on during this episode. Peanut butter balls, all natural wheat, chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter, and just greatness. They're so good.
Right?
They're so good. You just have to make that, not this. What's going on, YouTube? Flamesword here, joined by Joe Fries, and today we are making, he has a batch already, but we're going to learn how to make it, this drink called Kombucha. Say it right?
You don't have to say it like you're from another country.
Kombucha. No, you need to give it some life.
It's a living drink.
What is the purpose of this drink, Fries?
So it's something that's been brewed and consumed for thousands of years, and it's just a fermented tea, and it has a lot of positive health benefits, a lot of probiotics, digestive health.
So it's going to clean out the digestive system in a sense. It could be total bro science. But
moving all the toxins out of the body.
all right,
all that
show
cool,
them what's behind underneath the lid.
They want to see this?
So oh no, it's stuck again.
It's not stuck, it's trying to make its way out.
Good thing I have the vinegar on my hands so I can.
It is a living drink. It's like a big jellyfish is in there.
This is gonna.
Not sure what it's doing. It's trying to eat the napkin now.
This is a cheesecloth. You need
gotta,
this so it can breathe.
You gotta watch out. That thing could eat you alive.
No, it's okay still. It's just it'll be fine. Every time you make a new batch, a new one forms, so it's fine.
And you what? Octopus?
A new SCOBY.
Jellyfish?
Forms. It's called a SCOBY. It's a symbiotic culture of yeast and bacteria. Or bacteria and yeast.
Bacteria and yeast, yeast and bacteria, tomato. Absolutely disgusting. I still don't even remember what it tasted like. I told your dad it tasted like Mott's apple juice.
I don't know. I think it tastes like adult pop or soda, depending on where you're from. That's the newest one right there, that nice white one. And then these ones down here, that's number 2. Number 3, I made
so they could
3
spawn.
batches so
they could spawn more than one every time.
No, it'll only make one new one.
Intriguing. This is a batch he has already completed. This has been fermented for how long?
It's like 2 weeks. This is a
2
really
weeks.
long fermentation. You can ferment it as long as you want, really. I guess.
What is the definition between a short ferment period versus a long one?
Yeah, a short fermentation would be like a week.
Okay.
And this has been going for, I would say, at least 2 weeks.
Do you want to go longer if you're doing it for the alcohol purposes more? Or if I just do it normally longer, is it going to be adding more flavor to it? Will there be more flavor at the end of it?
The shorter you ferment, the sweeter it is. Mm-hmm. So the longer you go, the more vinegary it'll get.
And we don't like vinegary. No.
And then the only way to make it alcoholic is to add fruit. So you do a second fermentation. So I'm going to harvest this, take out the SCOBY, and pour this into bottles. 80% kombucha in the bottles and 20% fruit juice.
Fruit juice will mix the alcohol?
Right. So you close up the bottles, seal it, and the bacteria that's in the SCOBY in the drink will eat the sugars from the fruit, and it'll become carbonated and alcoholic at the same time.
Learn how to turn up at home. Don't drink it at this stage. Definitely don't do that.
It's not going to be sweet if you drink it now. You got to mix it with the fruit juice first and let it ferment the second time. Then it'll be nice and carbonated.
Fine is that you put 80% in here,
right?
And then you put the 20% of the juice on top.
Yeah, so I fill it like almost to the neck, and then the rest of the way almost to the top of the bottle with fruit juice.
And this will be another 2 weeks after this initial 2 weeks.
You got to monitor the carbonation, so you don't want it to be flat. The way that it works is once you think you're done, you take those bottles and you put them in the fridge, and the refrigerator stops the fermentation process.
Oh, okay.
What you want to do is make sure that your beverage is at optimal carbonation levels, and what you do is
this, by the way, is a bomb.
This is a bomb.
You throw this anywhere and it pops open. It is just exploding.
This served its purpose. So
what do you mean?
I made this batch on 10-2. I put it in its second fermentation. So that's how long this has been going. This is like almost a 3 week. I use this as my control to see how carbonated it was. To harvest it, make sure that...
Don't open that now. That thing will explode. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. It's a real bad idea.
Right now we have 1 gallon minus 1 cup of water boiling, and we're going to take 1 cup of this already made kombucha that's used as your starter liquid for your next batch. So you brew your tea with about, I have like 7 tea bags here. We're going to put that into the boiling water with 1 cup of sugar, and brew that up. Once it cools down, we put it back in this jar with the bacteria.
So where do we put that jar right now?
So those bottles? This is what's going to happen with that. We're going to take the bacteria out with 1 cup of the liquid. We're going to put it in this sanitized with vinegar bowl right here.
This entire kitchen smells like vinegar.
It's all been sanitized. Pour all this into the bottles, and we're going to mix up our fruit juice.
Yeah, what is our fruit juice?
So we're just going to make it.
To make fruit juice.
We're just going to make it here. So we're going to take frozen fruit, a cup of frozen fruit, and a few cups of water, and then just.
I only need 2 things to make fruit juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fruit juice and water, fruit and water. You just blend it.
It's got to be frozen fruit.
You can use fresh fruit too. Doesn't matter. Just straight blueberry kombucha. We're going to take frozen blueberries and water and blend that up.
So we got 1 cup of frozen blueberries, 4 cups of water. Fruit juice is being made. Sounds like my motorcycle. Sugar is going in right now. The sugar is being dropped into the container, as we can see, aka the pot. Oh yeah, that's what natural sugar looks like right there, people.
Just use a nice cane sugar. You don't want to use white sugar or anything that's processed.
Sugar dissolves like that, and the next thing we do is put our packets of tea inside. 5 bags of tea. Stir occasionally, keep the tea bags in there until this entirely cools down. We're gonna take this little guy out. I'm not sure what we should call him yet.
Good name for a SCOBY.
That's your son. You gotta give them a name. I can't just.
Sons, dude.
Your sons.
I feel like.
Oh, you're actually like just touching him with
your
bare hands
right now. I got so many sons.
Oh
yeah, so you can just separate them if you want to. So
here's
here's one.
So there's one.
Here's my second one from the second batch that I made. It's got a little bit of yeast on it. See that black stuff on there? That's all
second
yeast.
wife.
And this is my first SCOBY. This one kind of, I don't like him
That's like
as
the
much.
biggest one.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
Whoa.
He's a big guy. He's gonna go in now too. Bam.
Here is the attempt to make sure we only get a cup in there. And you've done this before. Whoa. Did you ace it?
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's borderline good.
So you just add your starter liquid to your SCOBY or SCOBYs. Look at that little bubble popping back up, right back to life.
Here, boy. Come here, boy. Sits in there with its starter fluid until this thing is completely cooled down. Correct? And then once this is completely cooled down, we're just going to throw that thing into this jar with this liquid. Alright, now you just keep putting it into the little flasky over here.
80%.
The liquid drop, 80% through a funnel into the bottle. You will see that it fills up. And now you mix in the fruit.
It gets confusing because there's so many bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if I go just to there, that's probably 20%, right?
Yeah. You cap it off already.
So you don't want anything getting in there. It's all cleanliness.
Cleaner it is, the better it will be. Filling up the last bottle. So what Joe's been doing is that he pours the kombucha in first, closes the top, lets the bubbles disappear, and then after that we're going to put the fruit juice in it to make it that good. We'll just take a wild guess. Are you dressing up as Jesus for Halloween? So fruit juice is about to go in, 20%.
So we gotta stop it like here.
At the top of the line?
Yeah.
Can't go past it?
No,
because of the breaker?
We need like
Let's
some
find
room
out.
for the carbonation.
Alright, we're watching. Aerial view of it sipping down. That might be it then, buddy. I don't know if you want to go any further.
Did I go too far?
Nah.
I totally did. A little bit.
Whoa. Be easy with that pour. Be easy with that pour.
Dangerous move here, pouring some out, but.
So as you seen, Joe said, you want to go to the line. You don't want to go past that line.
That's if you have these
Depending,
bottles.
yeah, what kind of bottles you have, but give it enough room for carbonation to build up as it ferments. To learn that it was a little bit easier to pour straight out of the beaker into the bottle versus using the funnel. And Joe actually came up with a, not a hypothesis, but a conclusion that he only needed 1 cup of frozen fruit with 2 cups of water probably.
Half cup frozen fruit.
Half cup.
Of water.
2 cups of water. You heard him there.
Now I remember what
Bottles are all filled up. So these are going to ferment for a week, 2 weeks. and we're gonna go back to creating our other experiment, a new plastic bottle.
Yeah, just
not
like
this one.
with
Okay.
a little bit of kombucha and a little bit of fruit juice to check on the carbonation.
Oh my God, are you crazy? I think I just went blind. What the heck just happened, dude? The lights before my very eyes just, oh my.
That is a carbonated beverage right there.
So what happens if you drink this?
This would probably make you explode, but
Control bottle is being made.
that's good. Right there.
Complete. So that will turn into an explosive
Not
hand grenade like that one did in a couple of weeks.
You're not supposed to make it turn into a grenade like I did, but
No, but if you guys ever want to know how to make hand grenades, you just figured it out. That's right, the date like Joe did. And just check the bottle. I mean, once you see that it is a super firm bottle, then you know it is time for you to crack open your real bottles. Because if you let it go for too long like this one, when you start popping those things off, it's like a champagne bottle. The bottles are now downstairs. This is one from a different batch. Once this is fully cooled down, add everything into this jar, fill it to the top, or just right about at the end of the top, kind of like Joe has been doing, around like right
yeah,
there.
right about here. That's
And
where
then,
your
uh,
SCOBY will form.
SCOBY, you start putting right there on the top. Make sure to wash your hands with vinegar again, and then you are done, and you can put that away in a dark, cool place away from the sun where you let it grow. This is probably going to pop like last time. Woo! False alarm. Oh!
Yeah.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is kombucha. Remember, give it energy when you say the name.
This one's good.
It's Mott's apple. This one is better than the last one. Your dad wants a drink. He just gave the eye. Yeah, I want it. So that is what it comes at. So what did you use for this? Blueberries as well?
This is a mixed berry, so there's like blueberries, strawberries, blackberries.
All right, so mixed berry. So you can do pretty much whatever you want to do with the fruit juice. Frozen fruit, fresh fruit. If you're using half a cup, then make 2 cups of water. Cup, 2.5 cups of water, and so on and so forth. So that is how you make kombucha. We're going to do this last part on the end because the battery is about to die. But I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Joe Fry's content, all this stuff, media will be in the description below. Enjoy Munchie Mondays with Joe Fry's. Leave a like so we know to continue doing many more of these. He is the vegan. I am not, but he gives us healthy suggestions. So we will see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, look at that. What is
Should I eat
that? Could you eat that?
Should I?
I mean,
Do
yeah.
a dare? If
I dare
they
you.
get you 5,000 likes, you'll post this?
There you go.
All right.
Oh.